The advice that I would give to a woman who is thinking about religious life, and notice I didn't say young woman. I actually entered our monastery at the age of 36. I was a successful professional woman, software design and development at a research center in Boulder, Colorado. And I was seeing a man that I actually thought would be my husband. I finally found somebody that measured up in my mind, but I felt like, I'd always thought that maybe I was called to religious life, and so now what do I do? And actually, it's a difficult journey for all of us. Probably even getting married. Is this really the right guy? Is it really the right job? Is it really the right place to live? We never know these things for sure. We pray, and we listen, and we think, and we act. So it's important to remember that religious life is a call, just like the call to being married or remaining single or any of the other possibilities that are available. It is a call. It's not a fallback position. You're not going to be successful. You're not going to be a good religious or an ideal religious if you weren't socially adept, if you didn't date, if you didn't like guys, if you didn't like children. The best sister, I always say, is the person who would have made the best wife and mother, the best teacher, the best professional, somebody who really has the gifts to be successful in a variety of environments. So it's something that's important that you remember that. And also remember that it is a call and that it takes a lot of prayer, and there's no guarantees on anything, and that's why we have the gift of faith. If you are discerning religious life, or discerning just means thinking about it and trying to figure out if it's right for you, you might want to take the opportunity to spend some time at one of the women's monasteries in the United States. We're a Benedictine monastery, so I'm pushing those. But it depends. Basically, God gives a call, and God pretty much gives an address. And so you have, just like when we're dating, there's certain people that attract us and certain people that don't. And so give yourself an opportunity to spend time at a monastery, living the life with religious women. And for me, at least, it's kind of nice to show up and not show up with a sign on my back that says, I'm seeking religious life. I'm trying to find out if I'm being called. I say it's kind of safe to say, hey, I'd like to volunteer here for a while, and I just want to give some service to people, and then you have the opportunity to live, work, play, and pray with the sisters for a while, and see if the life seems to be something that resonates with your spiritual journey. In general, women are called to religious life who are probably remain active in their own spiritual journey, their own faith life. So a person who is not going to church or at all, or doesn't have faith, or doesn't believe in God, in general, that's a good sign that you're not called to religious life. However, there are many, many single women with no dependents who are actively involved in their parish, maybe teaching CCD classes or RCIA or in the choir or whatever. And you know what? My guess is the great majority of those women are called to religious life. And they just maybe have never met a sister, never had the opportunity to even get to know that that's a possibility for them. So I say, seek it out. A lot of websites out there. So listen to that voice within. Pray about it, get a spiritual director, and spend some time at a monastery.